My family and Jackie's family, thank you very much. And we want to start with just explaining how this happened. I think if you remember at the celebration, which was 2 years ago on Tuesday, I said that I found some little, I think Pete called them Easter eggs, or eggs for sure. I found an old Valentine's card that she had left for me next to the computer. Now how I got to the computer was, when she was diagnosed, Janie was with me, she said immediately, I'm not paying any more income taxes and I'm not paying bills anymore. So I had to learn how to pay the bills. And for 6 months, she either laughed or yelled at me as I either erased the whole account from the computer or paid the bill. But if you remember, this was a card that she left me. It was an old Valentine's Day, and the opening is that intimacy is more than passionate nights. It means that I know how you take your coffee and you know what kind of movies I like to see. That was the type of card I gave her. In it, she had placed a poem, an opening said, do not grieve for me, for now I am free. I am following the path that God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard him call, and I turned my back and left it all. That was hidden in a card next to the computer. So 6 months later, as I'm going through 20 or 30 boxes of her paperwork, I find another card. And in it, again, it's a Valentine's card from me. In it, I find this tag, and on the front of it, she had typed to the South Bay Walkers, which was one of her favorite energy and time and money. And South Bay Walkers, please plan on wearing your team shirt on day 2. She gave instructions to the walkers where to show and so on and so forth. Here's to an incredible journey. On the other side, she hand wrote, I want this marker on the Greenbelt. And it says, it's a poem, I think the purpose of life is to be useful, to be responsible, to be honorable, to be compassionate. It is, after all, to matter, to count, to stand for something, to have made some difference, that you have lived it all. Jackie Flaherty. So, that being said, that's why the bench is here, for several reasons. Jackie walked this path for 3 or 4 decades. She walked it almost every morning to meetings, her morning meeting. She and I also walked it to the gym on a regular basis. We also went to the store with picking up food. But I only did that a couple times. It's too heavy to carry water from Vons. So we also have spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours across from the Rotary and the Kiwanis Club. This was a perfect spot for us to put a bench. That being said, Janie, would you like to say a word or two?
I'm just going to say a few words. Thank you all for being here. It's just a lovely group. Jackie, like Mike said, Jackie loved walking the Greenbelt. She loved the city of Hermosa Beach. She loved, oh boy, she loved a lot of you. She loved the Hermosa Women's Club. And it's a lovely tribute in her memory. Thank you.
Thank you. Lulu, I think you wanted to say a few words, right?
Jackie was my person. She forced me to do uncomfortable things, whether I liked it or not. I can't say that we didn't argue like sisters, but I know that she would love being here on the Greenbelt because we spent a lot of time here. We walked and did yoga twice a week for years. And if I wasn't at her house on time, she was on the phone wanting to know, where are you? And I just know that she would appreciate being in this special spot. Thank you.
Corinne, you have a few words?
Good morning, everyone. Okay, Mike so at her celebration of life, he was like, cream you out 4 minutes. And he kept me to that. And now, as I walked up, he's like, you're going to say something. And I'm like, I would love to. So this is all very impromptu, and Jackie would be so happy. You know, like everybody said, we spent so much time with her walking on this Greenbelt, and I remember I would be going to work and she would be walking every morning, as Mike knows. If Mike didn't drop her off for the morning meeting, she would be, and if you know Jackie's long, lanky Jackie's, and she would be just hightailing it down this, always around 5 minutes late for the meeting. But she'd be hightailing it, and the joy and determination infilled with everything in Jackie's life. Jackie was also my person. You know, and Jackie was so many of you guys, because what Jackie had is she had the ability to love deeply so many people. And if you loved her and you were in her love, you felt like you were the only person, because that's how she made you feel. She just made you feel special and cared for. And that was Jackie's gift to all of us. Just look at this great tribute here. You know, and I know we all miss her on so many different levels, and Jackie was my travel buddy, and she was fun and crazy, and just so much fun. Just such a big personality. And Jackie, I love you. I'm so happy now I can come here, and it's in a Jewish tradition when you visit a gravesite or you visit somebody in remembrance, you put a rock. So as everybody walks past here to remember Jackie, just gently put a rock by her bench, and we'll know that you visited her. And it'll bring us great comfort and bring us Jackie's great comfort. So thank you for the honor of saying something about my bestie.
And Jackie had a lot of besties. Everyone of you know who they are. So if anybody else wants to say anything else before we end up.
Life is better with chocolate.
That's for sure. Anybody else? That being said, I think I just have to pull this. Oh, the purple strings I put on here are in memory of the two major charities that we sponsored. One was the American Cancer Society, where we worked for 10 or 12 years, and the other was the Alzheimer's Association. And both of them were purple. So, thank you, Hank. Now, thank you to the City of Hermosa. Thank you, Madam Director. I appreciate it. The city helped me through this with both generous time and permits and home shots. So thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Again, right after we stop here, I have refreshments, coffee, juices, donuts. Now's the time you can justify eating all the donuts you want and sweet rolls you want. There you go. And of course the plaque is exactly what she had asked me to put on. Thank you. I'm going to.
Okay, there we go, Mike. There we go.
The other thing I will note, on a personal level, I actually, in the 80s, I actually worked with the director of recreation and created the bench donation program. So it comes full circle for me now, and I appreciate it. Also, I was the one that laid down this path. So I took the caterpillar out and scraped everything off and put the chips down. So I'm very proud to be in this area. Thank you very much. All right. Coffee coffee and sweet rolls down below.
Pictures of
Say hi to Jackie.
How's it going?
Candidate.
Yeah, again, so you and, well, hopefully we'll have some more, candidate forums and you and George can come again.
Well, we certainly can, but right now it's all about Mike and Jackie.
That's right, that's right. Well, you're the one that brought it up.
I know, and that's all right. Well, that's what makes this community this community. Look at all these folks. Okay, we're having a group picture here. All right, and here's the rest of the crowd. Coffee and donuts coming up across the street. All right, Mike, just going to try and get a little more record of all the folks that came here to honor Jackie. We're putting some flowers on the bench. Okay, so a digital memorial. Okay, there's a couple of friends. I will focus right in. A great quote. Okay, now we got more friends.
Let me look because I'm not commenting.
Okay, here's another group. We're going to try and memorialize as many good folks as we can.
Give me the hat. Look at me.
I love your, yes, get us.
So this is the after ceremony celebration. And celebrations are important, but coffee and donuts in the park, a good way to end on a high note. Okay, this looks pretty good. Wow. All right, and there's our host and bench master. Good thing we beat the crowd.
Dig in. Dig in. Okay. You can go both hands.
Okay, we're at the end. One last focus. History being made on the Greenbelt. Mike, there you go. This is for you. And Jackie.